Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 BMW Z4. This is the sDrive30i. It's finished off in Portimao blue with an MSRP just over $64,000. So we have a very nice spec for this particular model, and we'll start off with what this is powered by, which is the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo. It's paired to the 8-speed automatic, and it pumps out 255 horsepower at 295 pound-feet of torque. It is rear-wheel drive. It'll do 0 to 60 in just over 5 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles an hour. And as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking at 25 miles per gallon in the city and 33 out on the highway. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling, you'll notice there's a lot of gloss black for this model. It's on the kidney grille, it's on the lower section where there's a lot of cutouts as well. There's also parking sensors for this model and a dark housing for all of the LEDs. And then some nice bulges that come down the side on the hood there. Now this model is also more of a base spec, but it does have some nice options like the 19-inch wheels, which are finished off in gloss black. There's also this gloss black trim accent just behind that with really nice lines that flow down the side from that accent. It's even on the power folding side mirrors where there's a turn signal. And then you'll notice with the top down, it definitely has a great look to it. Now with the soft top, you can also raise and lower it from the key fob. So you will use lock to raise it and unlock to lower it. So that way you can do this before you even get into the vehicle. And it's a pretty quick process. And with the soft top, I think it gives it a great look as well versus having a hard top, which would of course add some more weight too. But in back, there's a third brake light, dark housing for the LEDs, there's a backup camera with all the parking sensors, and then the dual exhaust down below. And then you can use the button on the key fob or that control there to release the trunk lid. And with the top down, it actually stops about this height. So you still have a pretty good amount of space where you can place in some items like this bag here. You have some storage and a cutout into the actual cabin itself. And then as we work our way to the interior, this is paired with the cognac leather, which is a nice option. You'll notice the memory seating controls, all the window adjustments, trunk release, some storage down below. And then very nice design for these automatic seats. Now there's one manual adjustment for the leg support, and then it's a low vehicle, so it's easy to enter and exit. Now we have a solid leather steering wheel with lots of brushed aluminum accents. All the cruise control settings are on the left. There's a heated steering wheel. There's volume tuning, Bluetooth, and voice commands. Now you can use this button on the turn signal stock to go through some info with the digital gauge cluster. So you'll notice the rest of it is going to be fixed for your miles per hour, tach, fuel, and engine temperature, and then you can cycle through those as needed. You do get a little bit of storage on this left side along with headlight adjustments and one air vent. There's also a head-up display, and you can go through your audio adjustments and view them on the head-up display, which is nice. For the infotainment system, on the home screen, you can go through a few widgets there, and then you have shortcuts located on this left side that you can easily get to. Now there's also shortcuts down below, so you can further get through all this information, and you can use these controls as needed. Where you have quite a lot that you can go through under the car setting here. So you have a lot here that you can configure depending on what you like. Your driving information, you can pull up sport displays, which is pretty neat to see. And you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Now there's also some intelligent safety, so you can monitor all of the standard safety features and configure those. There's the fan speed, temperature, where you'd like the air to go. This gets heated seats, there's defrosters too, and then volume, power, all of your presets, and tuning. There's wireless charging with some storage and auxiliaries, and then this only has the backup camera, but you have parking sensors, automatic parking, and backup assistance. And then there's drive, and you can shift here or with the paddles. Now there's also traction control, parking sensors, engine start stop, and then 3 different driving modes. So you can go through these as needed. There's auto hold and the e-brake along with the top operation. And then you have cup holders in the center armrest where there's an auxiliary and storage. You have a locking glove box, and then garage door buttons up top and dome lights. And then there's also a small shelf behind the seats. So you can place some jackets or smaller items there. There's the cut through into the trunk, and then speakers as well. And then as far as visibility goes with the top up, it's not all that bad. You have a little bit of a pillar here, but you can easily lean your head and see out of that side as well. And still in Sport Plus second gear, here we go. And just a mild acceleration, we're up to speed. It definitely is a good power plant if you're not looking for that extra performance and you just want something that, you know, can get up and move and is pretty quick for the average daily. So this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the Z4, where we have a pretty good outlook with the top up. So it doesn't feel too confined for the space, which is nice. You have a lot of open glass all around, so it feels very open. It is a small vehicle though. At 5'10", I have maybe 1.5 inches or so of headroom, but this does have a height adjustment for the seat. So I think you could be maybe pushing 6 feet and fit in this. Everyone's going to vary on that differently, but you at least have a little bit more room with the soft top here. I believe there's more room than the hard top from previous models as well. But definitely a great model to go with, and you have a lot of different options. This one has 2 or 3 options on it, so it's not fully spec'd. So there's a lot more that you could add to it, and obviously go to the M40 if you want mainly the larger engine. You want some more horsepower and torque. Now I won't be putting the top down in today's video, but from other convertibles that I've driven, it's just going to give you that top-down experience, of course, which is nice. And you can do it while moving, so you don't have to be stationary, which I really like to see. And then as far as its maneuverability goes, very easy to do that without having to back up. So it's very maneuverable as well. And that is going to wrap it up for the BMW Z4 sDrive30i. Definitely a really cool option to go with if you're looking for a luxury convertible. Not too many out there in this price range. Comment down below, what would you rather buy, or would you buy something else over the Z4 for this price? I think it's a great option to go with, and kind of in its own class, to be honest. There's not too many other convertible competitors around this price point. So that's going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this for me today. And make sure you smash that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I'll see you all in the next video.